But I reached out to my dad after I saw the rent situation.
Oh, and you said, big man.
Hey,
big man.
Oh, chief.
Oh, God.
Hey,
It's
Bob.
me.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
Man said,
I like what you do with your
man
hair.
he's bald though.
Man
innit?
said, I know Man said,
I like what you do with your
man said, I've spoken to you in 8 months. How you doing, big man?
I was like,
Hey, what you saying? Anyway, hear what?
I was like, you know the way I phrased it.
Yeah.
The way I phrased it, I was like, I wasn't even asking for money. I was just like, hey, I'm just letting you know my situation. Like, things are getting a bit dicey.
Man said, I am going to be broke.
Up here in Newcastle, it's getting a bit dicey. Welcome back to Sliders Podcast. You've got your favourite host, Where is Mo? Found him on the pod. And who am I joined with today?
What is Tom? Find out on the streets, a.k.a. the voice of the streets.
Screw these guys. Eventually, you're going to stop. We have Who is Find Out on the Pod, a.k.a. the champion. And subscribe. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to this. We need to start doing the subscribes in the beginning. Because apparently people need a reminder to subscribe to the thing, you know. I didn't think it was effective, but we'll test it out. Yeah, man. And while Mo's finding the topic, I'll use this time to talk to you about Sliders Miami.
I don't want to do Miami.
The Miami What do you mean?
I'm not sure if I want to do Miami. What if I want to go somewhere different in America?
Well, you can go there,
How
Tom.
about we just not go to America, fam?
It's like,
Not America.
why not?
Yeah. If three of us, or if all four of us go to Miami, one of us isn't leaving and it's not me.
One of us isn't leaving. Wait, why?
Unless we're talking about body bags being sent home, fam.
What would happen?
What do you think is happening?
Tom.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, why would I be in a body bag?
Wherever danger is, you're there.
That's a lie. That's so cap.
That's fair.
That's
you
not
you
true.
attract the wrong crowd, Tom.
No, why?
We're peaceful people.
Tough. If I attract the wrong crowd, that means you're the wrong crowd.
No. As in events,
Yeah, but
not people.
what do you mean events?
I don't know, man. You might get into a shootout in Miami. Who knows?
What is this?
Anyway, Mo,
Yo,
topic.
hold on. We're not leaving this part on Tom might get into a shootout. Tom isn't getting into a shootout. I'm a peaceful guy.
It's often those who want peace that cause the most war.
Oh, fuck off. Man. Jeez.
That sounded smart, but I don't know. That's what it is, man.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, marinate on that.
Okay. I won't lie to you. I've scoured the internet for topics. I've got a gold mine. Are you ready for this?
This guy's capping already. This guy's
Why do
capping
you think I was
already.
on dead topic?
Yeah.
Are you ready then?
I am.
All right. I ain't got anything.
Mo,
Are you serious?
you said you
Are
was
you serious?
Yeah. I was just trying to buy myself more time to think of some random bullshit. But nothing
nigga.
came to mind.
You know, a topic doesn't have to be like. I don't know if we'll even use this. To be fair, this.
No, actually, no, I've got something for you then.
Yeah.
If you want something just straight from the chest,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm upset
Why are you upset?
because everything costs too much.
Yeah, it does.
Everything right now costs too much.
It does.
Is there a reason why this has caused you
My rent is incredibly high, and
Talk
and
to
this is, let me let you know. I think what the thing is, is my rent now is still cheaper than my first year at uni. Yeah, because that was at an accommodation.
Wait, the one we have now, or the one that's coming up?
the one that's coming up,
It's cheaper.
it's cheaper than the one I
how
had.
much were you paying?
Oh
Because
my
I was at
god!
Portland Green. It was more expensive. It was like, but only by like 30, 40 pounds. Is it cheaper now? Or the new
Damn.
place? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that didn't feel as much of a rip-off because, student accommodation just is what it is. And I got it late.
And you're fresh, so you don't really understand
You don't really
what
understand.
the right price is.
Yeah. But I feel like we just got a stupidly good deal. Because right now we're paying like $338 a month. How much is that per week? Like, that's stupid.
Silly.
We're
I'm
paying we're paying
But what
shit
you're
money.
about to pay, what you're about to pay. Listen, these guys live like
What we're about to
They
pay,
live
it sounds,
fi-
wait, listen.
they live 5 minutes from
No,
me.
wait,
Bear
Tom,
in mind.
no, Tom, I don't want you to give them the bad impression because I've actually come to the conclusion we're paying a good price. Now, let me tell you why. Because
Don't lie.
when you chop it up, we're paying like 112 per week.
Yeah.
And that isn't bad
No.
by
not.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when you wrap it all together.
At the end of the month.
Yeah, actually, wait. It's actually more than that.
It is more than that.
Gosh, shit. Oh no, hold on. Let me just do the quick mathematics. Oh yeah. That's not good, man.
It's not.
It's not a good number. It's not a good number.
Damn.
Because I know full well, because I paid 120 at Trinity Square, and I know you're paying more than that.
You paid how much at Trinity Square?
Wait, how much you rent a month?
Our rent.
We're paying
currently.
135 a week.
There you go.
Yeah.
I paid 120 at Trinity.
But those are the type of prices you see in some really nice student
We
accoms.
live
Like,
in the same area, big
you
man.
know, no.
We're in a high class judgment to you, man. Don't be talking about this.
Big man, you're over there. Oh,
Don't be doing it over there, man. We have to walk a bit. We have to
Yeah.
walk past. We have to walk past Waitrose to get to
That's
our house.
true.
Wait, was that top of my street?
No, you have to
You
walk.
move
You have to walk there though. You have to walk through. I've seen your road, son.
You move like it's the maddest conquest, bro. Great Rose is right there.
No. All I'm gonna say is that this is the
Mo is
the dirty part of Jasmine.
there isn't a dirty part
It
of
is the
Jasmine. You
dirty
man
part
used to
of
live in
Jasmine.
Heaton. Stop
Yeah, I
talking.
know. We're
I
leveling
saw a
up.
rat
We're
on the way
leveling
here,
up.
Tom.
Hmm?
But anyway,
That was more.
the
These foolish guys, man.
But nah, the rent situation, is actually peak if you're a student. And I was thinking about it, like, honestly, where do these men get the money? Where do people actually get the money for this rent?
Student finance, bursaries.
And plus,
parents.
our situations peak because of when we got our rent, when we got our place. We left it till too
We
late.
left it too late. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got what was there
So
on the
it's no
table.
one's fault but your own.
Yeah. It's our own fault for being too slow.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away from the
Because
pay.
I know I'm going to start looking for a new place in like October time. Probably November. But
Oh, you're leaving this one?
yeah. We don't really want. Well, we might be adding a roommate to ours as well.
Okay.
It depends on Toby, I guess. But
First.
we might be living on our own or have an extra person.
You got
But-
another year. I thought this was your going to
This is
third
my
year.
final years for my bachelor's.
You're doing a
I'm
master's.
doing a master's.
Oh. Right.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah. We want to get a different place. I want a bigger kitchen as well.
True. Fair enough.
So it's one of them. So we're definitely cutting out here. Not sure whether we're still going to live in Jasmine or not, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been fun, but
I don't know, but to continue what I was saying, I'm sorry, guys. The epiphany that hit me is that I'm poor. Now I'm gonna tell you this straight from my heart. I'm poor. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever realised how little £100 is? Now look at me. I'm looking at you. How little £100 is? I promise you, £100 is nothing.
It's nothing.
Let me break it down for you. Yeah. One trip to Tesco's. Yeah, do your weekly shop. If you're conservative, maybe £20. If you're a bit more excessive, maybe 30, 35. That's already eating 30% out of £100 for 1 week. Do you know how much money that is?
Yeah.
Bro, if you go to McDonald's, you order one meal plus delivery fee, you're touching £10. That's 10% of £100. £100 is nothing.
No. But when you say percentages,
When you say percentages,
it frames it differently in your
You
mind.
deep it properly.
Yeah.
You deep it properly. fam.
that's how I can tell you haven't been properly broke.
No.
Nigga, no, you don't understand, Tom. I know you don't understand.
No, the fact that you're only realizing this now, you haven't been properly broke, big man.
I've
Bro.
been broke
No.
when I was younger and I didn't get peas.
£100 can go so easy. When you look at clothes, fam, £100 will
Bro,
disappear.
except clothes. I've always known
Like-
clothes, fam.
It will always disappear. Like you'll be shopping in ASOS. T-shirt, jeans cost like £60,
Never
fam.
mind the clothes, bro. Once you see if you actually tally it, because for me, I think for a while my bills all came at different times of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Once I saw what's it called, I actually saw the list of all my direct debits. The way I was sweating, Jesus. So once you see everything in one place in a list of all your bills, like phone, all the bills, I saw everything in one place. I almost had a heart attack. When I say I realized £100 isn't nothing early on, big man.
Yeah.
Cause I saw how easy it was for everything, including my grocery shops and everything. Even just buying cleaning stuff for the house. Everything tallied up to £100 quickly.
I don't know, man. I realized that I was broke when I deeped the chains. Like, the chains that these rappers wear, fam. I remember it was this year. I looked at the chain, and it was like, I don't know, these chains cost about $250,000, 20K, 10K, blah, 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 blah. All these big Ks, yeah. And I was like, that really is someone's 1 year's salary, fam. Or like when these man say the chain costs your mortgage and rent, I'm like, rah, what's going on here? Like, what is going on here? Like, where is the wealth going right now? Because it's going to the trappers, the fraudsters, any man that can spit a hot 16 is is earning a mortgage. It's mad.
It's tough.
And that just put into perspective like the bigger picture. Like if you haven't deeped it already, like the way money's flowing, yeah, you need to know how money's flowing in the world. Like you can't live in this world and not know how things are being done.
Why are you comparing yourself to them? Because even then, them man are still the top percentile.
No. It's not comparing myself. It's understanding that.
No, I mean like I think if you start comparing yourself to something that's rare, 'cause I think if you compare yourself to the majority as well, that's what for me it was comparing myself to the majority. Then look at my financial situation first. I was like, fuck, I am broke. But big man, I'm not gonna like, even if we're doing okay, like right now I'm doing okay. Even though I still compare myself to the top percentile, I'm still broke as shit.
Yeah.
So like I think even if you just look at them to give yourself an idea of money, it will give a very warped idea. It'll give a very warped perception.
No. So I'm saying it more in the terms of like to put things in perspective for me as to what is a lot of money. So your experiences of what's a lot change as you age and change depending on your financial situation or what you do for a living. Like when we were 10 or 12 and someone gave you £100 for your birthday, fam, £100, like
You're a baller.
that's mad. Like when you held it in notes, those £20 notes. When you had that £100, yeah, you felt invincible. I know I did, fam. Going into CEX to buy some shit, some games, some whatever you're buying, yeah, you felt invincible.
So you blew your 100. Is that what you want?
No. That was part of what I was spending it on too. Like, but you
you
felt
investing
different. But then let's say you're a business owner now. £100 doesn't cut. Like, depending on where you are in life, that £100 means something different. Along with inflation as well. Inflation will objectively change the meaning of £100 and the value that money holds. But your own perspective also has a major influence on what you think that is worth and how valuable it is, in a sense. So when you look at the majority of what people earn, do you know what the average salary is in England? Like,
Probably around 30 to 40k.
30 to 40k.
I would guess.
Yeah.
If it's lower than that, I'd be upset.
Wait, I look it up, Tom. Oh. But yeah, so when you look at the average salary, it shows how, to me, it showed how we're sort of screwed up in social media in how people say, yeah, I want the big bag, I want to earn this much, da-da-da-da-da. But when you look at the numbers and what the numbers are saying, it's like, this is what's normal. But because we're fed the baller lifestyle through media, and like we choose to go on and watch these people and their lifestyles and how much money they're spending on that chain, we believe that we're broke. But sometimes in perspective...
Oh, allow it. Oh, I've just seen what you're saying. I'm tired. I'm broke. I'm not looking at these guys to tell you.
No. I'm saying
guys,
that...
The average salary is 31,461. And that was for the tax year ending in April 2020.
Okay.
And it's a 3.6% increase from 2019.
Yeah. So I'm not... No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying some people that earn within the average think they're broke compared to everyone else, but they're looking like sort of what Tom was saying earlier. You're looking at them and thinking you're broke, but in reality, you're doing okay.
No,
it's just that
tough. Listen to me. I'm tired of all these.
Mo's actually broke.
Sometimes you can just be broke with no comparison. You're just broke.
But then, okay, what are you
You're
going to do
just
about it?
broke.
What are you going to do about being broke?
No, you see, let me tell you. I've clocked on.
Yeah.
You helped me with your story of your past and the £100. You go to CEX.
Yeah.
Cool. So £100 was big money before.
Mm-hmm.
Now £100 isn't big money, right?
I'm
Like
asking from my perspective
I'm asking
on inflation.
your opinion, like both of you. Like £100 is still a substantial amount, but it's not big money. Like, oh, I'm a kid. I never have anything. I'm only on zero. Someone just slapped £100 in my hands. Like £100 back then was huge money.
Yeah.
£100 isn't huge money now.
No.
Yeah.
Hasn't been for a while.
So what needs to change is
You don't know. Taz been on Forexting since he was young.
If you say your view on £100,
no. So
Yeah.
what needs to change is your your idea of huge money.
all right.
Because before, if you saw £100 as huge money, you know, you're a kid, that's not a bad thing to do. Yeah. Then you would spend it frivolously because
This P isn't running out, bro.
exactly. However, it's come to the point where £100, you can receive £100 now more easily because of maybe of a job or student finance, a bursary, etc., from your parents. Who knows, yeah. And if you spend it frivolously now, you're putting yourself in a worse situation, and that money isn't doing as much as it was for you as a kid, as it's doing now.
That's just because of responsibilities. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's responsibilities as well. Like the rent, utilities itself will do you over in terms of £100.
I have an inflation calculator actually. So £100 in the year 2000 would be £175 in 2020.
Even still, £100 is useless. It's like it's just you don't. Inflation doesn't even really matter when you deep it. Yeah, huge money now to me would be. I'd say. I don't even want to be. I want to go up in tens,
Okay, so what?
but I would actually
100K?
say. What'd you say?
The 100K.
Nigga, that's not up in tens. From 100 to 100K.
No. That's There's no way I can save that. I'm just gonna leave it.
I was gonna say 1K, but 1K still seems kind of small to me. I won't even cap. But then 10K seems like a lot. So I think I'll go like 3 to 5K is a huge amount of money now because like if I make 3 to 5K, or if some 3 to 5K comes into me, and I'm talking about student finance or some shit like that, like let's say it's just work, then that's a good amount of money. That money is an amount of money that can do a decent amount of, like it can, if you decide to dice the money up and pay it towards different expenditure, yeah, you can put a decent amount of money towards you enjoying yourself. You know, if you want to go on holiday, you can go to somewhere in Europe or in America if you want to spend even more money.
Miami.
Yeah, besides Miami, you can enjoy yourself and you'll still have a lot of money left over. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas if you come into £1,000 now or 100 or £500 now and you decide to enjoy yourself to that same extent, you're left with fucking crumbs if you can even afford the whole trip. So essentially, I'm just of the opinion now that, as you're growing up, you should very quickly clock on. I mean, it's tough. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not good with it completely. I still got savings, but I can still be caught out. This rent caught me out.
Are you the
This
ones
rent
that you
caught
dip into your savings?
I don't like to.
But do
that's-
you?
No, not generally. Like when I have to dip into my savings, I'll generally just
Is it an
hear
emergency?
my parents. Like I'll be like, hey, I don't want to dip into my savings.
Oh,
And
I don't.
They prefer me to not dip into my savings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then after the renting, reached out to them. You know.
Do you have an ISA, by the way?
No, I didn't have. I don't have an ISA. I opened one. But I've only got like 500 in there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get onto the ISA. There was this ISA thing earlier on, and thinking
Help to buy ISA or something?
help to buy ISAs, fam. I didn't jump onto that when I should have.
But
Hey, that's my.
you can
own-
open an ISA at any point.
Yeah, you can, but those ones were. I can't lie to you. Those deals, I like the sound of that, but
Yeah.
I was late with that one, so I didn't open that one, unfortunately. Yeah, but I reached out to my dad after I saw the rent situation.
Oh, and you said, big man.
Hey,
big man.
hey,
Oh,
Pops.
chief.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Hey,
it's
Pops.
me.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
Man,
I
now-
like what you do with
man
your head.
He's bald though.
Man
innit?
said, I know Man said,
I like what you do with your
man said, I've spoken to you in 8 months. How you doing,
man.
big man?
I was like,
Hey, what you saying? Anyway, hear what?
I was like, you know the way I phrase it.
Yeah.
The way I phrased it, I was like, I wasn't even asking for money. I was just like, hey, I'm just letting you know my situation. Like, things are getting a bit dicey.
Man said, I am gonna be broke.
up here in Newcastle, it's getting a bit dicey. He was just like,
I said, I am
and
gonna
I get an allowance from my parents. So my dad was like, shouldn't your allowance be covering that? I was like, yeah, I guess.
Oh, you
so.
still getting allowance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was just like, shouldn't my allowance? She was like, shouldn't your allowance be covering? I was like, yeah. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
So no help coming from
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Then,
yeah.
Gotta go to my other
Piss
sources.
off, mate. Fucking use your allowance.
Bro, like, you got to clock on so early. Like, uni will finish you. Like, it's very easy to... Because uni, I feel like, for most people, for most students anyway, myself included, when you go to uni, this is the first time you're going to be seeing thousands in your account. Like, just there, straight up. and most likely you won't need to. That most of it won't go straight away. Like, you know how I mean, in my first year at uni, they took my first term's rent straight away. So that was like 1.6, like up to 2K. I was gone straight. Yeah. But if your accommodation only takes it on a monthly basis, then you might receive a hefty amount of money, and then only minus like 400, minus 500. At which point you're still sitting there for a whole month until you need to pay your next month's rent, like 2K.
Do student accoms do that?
Some student
Month by month.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, some of them do, I'm sure. Yeah. And if you do, you're gonna be seeing 2K. You're gonna be seeing 2K most likely, maybe for the first time in your life. You know, that's no dig at you. I mean, it's just it's a lot of money. Yeah. And then you'll be thinking all those things that I wanted to do with money before when I was younger.
Yeah.
Hey, let me do that now.
Yeah.
Bro, when you burn through that cash, you'll burn through it all.
Uber on
Did
your
you
bank
have that?
statement.
Did you experience that? What did you buy?
I can't lie to you. Mine is my expenditure was just food.
Food. Fair
Like,
enough.
it was just takeaway.
Mine was nights out. So many nights out. Jesus.
Tom, the
Bro.
volume.
Sorry.
The volume. The mic is there and you choose to lotion the mic.
I forget, but yeah, mine was just nights out, bro. Just hella nights out on first semester. That was kind of your fault as well.
Nah.
I'm making sure I'm holding you accountable for that still. Because them ones that tough was I was sleeping in my flat because my flatmates do tough, and then you told me or whoever we were hanging out with at that point, they just knock on my door in their comp. They knock on my flat door. My flatmates would let them in. So now they're banging on my room door, getting me out to go out. So
Yeah. Now,
listen, don't give in to peer pressure, guys. Sometimes it's okay to stay at home.
my first year was peak because I didn't get the full amount for a couple months.
Yeah.
So I was behind on rent. Like I didn't even have the luxury to experience the full thing because I was already under pressure from rent.
Yeah.
So when I got that minimum student finance, I just went to rent, fam, and I was barely surviving off eating. I was staying indoors. Like, bro, what you know about being so broke? I couldn't go gym just to save energy, like body energy, as in.
Bruh.
Like you have to conserve your energy, sleep. When you go lecture,
rationing his energy.
yeah, you have to rush your energy. You can't be dumb and like start exercising. Next, you know, you're hungry and you don't have anything to eat. Behave. Like that was first year for me. First year was actually a nightmare, fam. But we made it through it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. But so, what are you gonna do about being broke now, and how will this like affect you when you're older? Like by older, I mean you at 27, 28 or something.
I mean, my parents have always been on to me about saving money. Like, whenever I got given money as a kid, I never saw it. Like, my parents just took it. We were just like, yeah, we'll keep this for you.
And did they keep it for you?
I mean,
You haven't seen it.
hey, they know they're in it. Like, I ain't seen any of this.
Do you know what would be bad? If they surprised you and said, all that money, Mo, here it is.
I could use a surprise. Use a surprise, man. But as for now, I mean, I definitely think there's gonna be a shift in like me just eating takeaway because I'm an avid takeaway eater just because it's easier.
These are McDonald's addicts.
I wouldn't call it addict. It's just ease. It's just like if there's food that can come to your door and you all you have to do is go downstairs pick it up, then is it that deep? But now, hey, this whole new rent situation, the jump in 200 per month is enough for me to be like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like any leeway that I had previously with spending has been cut dramatically. So it's just gonna have to be, and I think it'll be easier because it's only a house with 3 people now.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen is nicely sized or decently sized. The fridge is a lot bigger than the one we have at the current house. So I feel like it'll be easier for me to cook.
Does it not make you? Are you not upset being broke? Or do you believe that this is just you in uni and you'll improve when you're an adult? Like,
yeah, so like I don't think, like, I know that I can live and be fine, like for the next year or whatever at uni, like it'll be calm. I just don't want to. I don't think that the way I'm gonna have to live now for at least the next year is gonna impact me in 10 years. If anything, it will have a positive impact because. And I hope this is for you and Lawrence as well, yeah. Like, there's no way that we leave this year and we're seeing the same higgy-hagger finances with Lawrence that we've been discovering in the past couple of weeks, fam. Because certain subscriptions just don't make sense.
Leave him
Like,
alone.
no, I'm just, I'll bait him out now.
Leave him be.
It's just silliness.
Leave
Like,
him be.
subscriptions is something you can easily control as well.
No, barring Lawrence's behavior, yeah. Like just you, me, Tom. Like in terms of our behavior with money and our relationship with money, yeah.
It will change.
Like, well, one thing I found out this year, or like learned or came to my attention, like regardless if your behavior with money is off, you'll always be broke. No matter how much money you have, you'll always be broke. If you have £1 million and you spend it in a particular way, you'll always be broke. Whether if you have £100, spend it a particular way, you'll always be broke. Some people can make $1 last, or £100 last a long time in it, and that's how they maneuver with money. It's like so someone could say, "What, £100 for the month's worth of groceries? No problem," and they could make that £100 stretch for groceries. Yeah, so that's them buying maybe a £20 10 kg bag of rice, some beef from the butchers, or da 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 da. So they're patterning their meals and everything, and like properly going and dissecting that £100.
No, bro, honestly,
to
£100
last.
can easily last a month's groceries.
I'm not
I know my sister does £20
I'm not gonna lie.
a week. Sorry.
Uni taught me how to stretch money, how to make money long. Like £20 was lasting me a month, over a month.
£20.
£20. Like I could do it. I could
Bro,
do
what
it.
are you eating?
And the thing is, it wasn't even the fact that I didn't have money in my account. I just knew something is gonna come for this money at some point. And at that point, I prefer it to come straight out of my account rather than making it bounce on my account. I'm pretty sure that affects your credit as well. If if payments get rejected from your account. So like for me, there was always this there's always a limit. My account's never really empty, but there's always a limit where I'll say it's empty because I'll never spend past a limit on my account.
Yeah.
So £20 was like, all right, how am I gonna make this last? Cool. It wasn't my turn to buy the cleaning stuff for the flat that month. Like I just let my flatmates do that, and I normally just buy a big bag of rice at the start of every semester or something anyway. So all I had to do was find a way to source out protein with this £20 that will last me a month.
I don't even know how that's happening. I won't lie to you.
Did you have protein powder?
No, this is the first year.
I'm telling you, fam, protein powder and rice.
Beans saved my life.
But like
Fair
baked
enough.
beans.
No. These were kidney beans.
Oh, kidney beans. They're quite tasty actually. Red ones.
Or just I just used to buy them in cans. They cost like 30p or something.
They are hella cheap.
So
Red
like-
kidney beans are actually
and
delicious.
they're a good source of protein as well. So it's one of them ones that look for alternate sources of nutrients as well. Get some multivitamin tablets at the start of each semester, just in case.
Bro, I'm not going to tell people what to do because I know they won't listen.
Yeah.
You learn by
You learn by
You learn by
experiencing.
trial.
All I'm
fam.
saying, when you hit that broke point, that's when the best thing to do is start looking for alternate sources of protein.
now look to the
Stuff
Lord,
like that.
fam. Look to the Lord.
Yeah.
Look
I
to your
know.
friends.
I just learned like saving won't save you, fam. Regardless, like even when you're an adult, like your behavior, your mindset, everything has to be on point. Like you just need to be an organized individual. Regardless how much money you have, you just have to be organized. Like calling about your subscriptions, like you can't have money randomly come out throughout the month. You need to have
and
a
not know where it's
specific,
coming.
like it's long, but you need to call. Some memberships you have to cancel, then reapply on the day you want that money to come out. Like it's long, but to get everything to at least a month end or a comfortable date for you where you know everything comes out on this day, so you don't have a whole will the payment randomly come out and suddenly put my account in minus. Like, but even then you should have like some money in there chilling for such occasions.
Yeah.
Because for me, I've organized all my payments to come at the start of the month.
Mm.
The only thing that actually doesn't is Netflix. But
Yeah.
that's not. I don't really care about too much about that one because I share an account with Taff and Toby.
Yeah,
So again, that's only an expense every 3 months.
yeah, and even that helps. But as far as making money, that's why I got into the crypto investing or like looking into that field of finance. you give that look, yeah. It hurts because you talked about
It was Tom.
No, it was you. It was you. You see what I mean? This is what I have to deal with.
Oh, you
Man
know
said
what?
crypto. Man said crypto, yeah. Like you talk about it, but honestly, it's just about trying other avenues or looking into other stuff and seeing how that works and not, shying away from it. Because, you never know. It could work for anyone that's thinking about going into that or putting some money there. It's literally I feel like the reason why people it's quite simple why people shy away from it or turn away from it is like usually sometimes it's bad press and lack of knowledge, and that goes with anything, fam. If you mention the internet to people over 50, they'll look at you like you're mad, innit? Like what am I on Facebook for, or what am I doing this for? Online banking, like there's people over 50 that think they'll get hacked if they have online banking, or they'll get robbed because of online banking and stuff. And it's just knowledge. Like, it doesn't hurt to make yourself knowledge, especially if you're tired of being broke. Yeah, nigga, look into some alternatives. Not alternatives, but look into what more can you do. Like, are you trying hard enough to change your situation? Are you trying hard enough to take yourself further? And part of it's that, just looking at different stuff. All that stuff. Even side hustle culture. I don't think side hustle culture is toxic. I think it's quite helpful to let people know that, bare minimum isn't enough. Like, you do need something extra. Do you guys have any opinions on like side hustle culture?
What do you mean
What's side hustle culture?
Them niggas are like, oh, you need 10 jobs. You need, okay, let me not exaggerate them. All right, so side hustle culture
I was gonna say.
is more like, oh, Mo, you can tutor people. So how about you start tutoring on the side while being at uni? Or, for example, the people we know, people that have lash businesses, baking, doing people's hair, like those are side hustles. So side hustle culture just encourages you to pick up extra things to make money on the side. So even if you have a job, like just using your own skills to make money and stuff.
No, but tough. I think overall, side hustle culture is fair enough. It's all right. But I wouldn't say it's not toxic.
Okay.
It can get very toxic.
How's it
Like
toxic?
big man, them man, they were like rise and shine. Man's running one business in the morning from 9 to 12. Man's running a second business. You man on 9 to 5 nonsenses. Because side hustle culture is right here chilling with with the entrepreneur society on Twitter. They're chilling with them, man. That I can't believe you're working with 9 to 5. That side hustle culture, that's what's called. Them man are moving with the entrepreneur, man. And it can get very toxic in terms of looking down at other people that, because maybe having a side hustle might not be for you.
Yeah.
Like maybe like some people just want to work in 9 to 5. It's okay. So I wouldn't say it's not good to have a side hustle, but I wouldn't say it's not toxic to have.
Okay, I think some people can make it toxic in the way they deliver their message. People say that about religion. Sometimes it can be condescending how one spreads their words. But no. To me, I think side hustle culture, like for people that want to work 9 to 5s, yeah. If everyone pursued what they wanted to do, the world would flop, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Because if you gave people an option that you can be anything you want, just press this button, how many people are going to pick construction, teaching, like these things that, build the economy and stuff? Like, how many people are going to like pick those jobs? And that's just in a little sort of experiment of what if this was possible. I think that would be, civilization would change. Because not everyone can be a YouTuber, because who's designing the computers and making the internet that you're streaming on and stuff? Like, someone has to be doing the back end stuff, and a lot of people want to be in front of the camera or want to be popular.
No. Who's going to be doing the lower level jobs?
Yeah, even that term, lower level jobs, like, it's about respecting, like, some people.
It's about the way society sees them.
Yeah, the way society sees them, because there's a quote where someone's like, there's a lot of people that do something to stop you from fucking up. So whether you're Michael Jackson performing on stage, or something more up to date, like if you're Lil Nas X, performing on stage, there's 100 people that are working to make sure that the mic is working, lighting, sound, clothing, like security, like those behind jobs that aren't glamorized, that people don't really care about too much. Like all those jobs need to be done so this one popular person can perform. Because if no one was there, this guy's on a patch of grass with nothing but his vocal cords to help him through the concert, you get me? And it's because people see them as, oh, those are lower jobs, those are this, those are that. Like, really, we should acknowledge everyone plays a big role. Everyone plays a big part. Like, no matter how small you think it is, that contributes to something greater.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot more lower level, jobs that are classed as low level are classed as such because they're just not desirable. Like, I don't think anyone, like, and this is no disrespect, but I don't think anyone grows up and is like, seriously anyway, or I want to be a bin man or a bin woman.
Yeah.
Because, and that's not because you can make good money from being a bin man, you know.
You can survive well. If
You
you're a
you
bin
make
man.
better money than some teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they earn like what 26K.
For bin men,
Yeah.
bro, they can go. It's like around 40.
I'm talking about just like starting salary.
I don't know what the size salary is. for bin
I'm
man.
pretty sure for the average bin man anyway, it can depend on what your job is to go up. But
Yeah, but
on
like
the average bin man, will earn
that's a
around
job that's
26.
like, I'm not like, even if like, imagine a job where there's no biases, yeah, or you're trying to look at jobs without bias.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at being a bin man, and let's say being a teacher, depending on who you are, you can be like, oh, I'd rather be a bin man because I hate kids, or you can just be, oh, like I want to be a teacher because, and not because you want to be a teacher, but because, oh, bins are stinky, they're smelly, and I can't be smelling that for every day for the rest of my life or for the next 10 years until I figure out what I want to do afterwards. And then talk about sewage workers going down there where shit is flushed on a daily. At a certain point, you have to respect people
Yeah.
because
And it's not even about
can do it.
desirability. I'm just to summarize my point. I'm just saying they're not desirable, but we need to acknowledge that they're necessary. And there's not enough emphasis on how necessary these jobs are.
there we go. Necessary,
You get
yeah.
me? Like
Necessity.
you go into a school, people are like respecting the teachers, acknowledging the teachers, but there's cleaners, painters, people that do some behind the stuff work, like all that stuff. The cafeteria ladies, they're all playing a part. Like you might look at them like, oh, they're just a dinner lady, but okay, cool. Remove the dinner lady.
Who's giving you food, big man?
Yeah, remove the lady that the lunch lady. You know that one that watches the kids when they're playing.
Lunch one.
Yeah. So remove her. The teachers now have to come out and watch the students when they should be grading papers or having their break and all that stuff, or making sure that the kids are safe. Like every role is important and should be respected as such. But you just don't see it that way. Like we more respect people that are in the limelight, actors, footballers, all that stuff.
That's because the work that they do is it's just shown to us. Like we're not seeing what's going on more time unless you actually dive into and actually want to find out about what goes into making something work, or like making that machine run. More time, you're not going to look into how many people are on the lighting crew, how many people are running special effects, how many people are running the sound.
Yeah,
not just for the singer but for the band as well.
I don't think it's because it's shown to us. I think it's literally because of the glamour. Like, I think it's just because of the glamour and popularity that these roles have. That comes along with these roles. That's because you're more attracted to what you see a lot. Actually, sorry. Yeah, it goes back to your point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just, you know why? It clicks when I was thinking about like kids, and when they watch YouTube, they want to be a YouTuber because that's all they watch. They don't watch cleaning people. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to get people to acknowledge that, or to make people understand that we are a system that functions.
I don't know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just imagine what it'd be like for like a week, all bin men just disappeared.
Yeah.
Chaos.
It's long, bro.
Chaos. Wasn't London like that, where there was bare sewage? Or like
Yeah.
England? Like, I swear, in horrible histories, there was like bare...
Oh, talking about back in the past.
yeah, back in the day where we didn't have proper toilets or something like that. And there was
Yeah,
bare...
people just throw their shit out windows.
Because there wasn't
Yeah.
any sewage system,
There
was
wasn't
there?
a sort of
Yeah.
system at the time, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You can only imagine
the
how
streets just
stinky it
smelling
was.
like shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not like when you go countryside and you smell horse shit. This is human shit.
Yeah.
Thing is, you probably get used to it.
To
Probably.
be fair, if they, that's just what they lived like. I guess there would only be people in like the countryside that wouldn't be used to it.
Unless some like new food rolled around and then, change the
Yeah.
dynamics and the chemical makeup. of
Some
your shit.
spicy food,
Yeah,
fam.
trust me, bro. When they first imported tea or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, would be savage. But nah, man. I don't know. I think I buy into the hustle culture in terms of like what it brings or what it adds to your life, essentially. Like if you want to pursue more, then yeah, I'd agree with it. Essentially, yeah.
I mean, if you can, you probably should.
Yeah.
Do what you had to secure the bed, big man. It's
Yeah.
one of them ones.
Because actually, yeah, it links to what I said. What I usually think now is that in anything, either you change it or you accept it. Like if you're fat and you want to lose weight, and you can't complain about, and like I don't see complaining as a thing as much anymore, because it's like if you're fat, stop complaining about your weight because you'll always be miserable. So the happiest, the win-win is that if you accept it, you'll be happy. There's bare fat people that are happy with their weight. They don't complain. They're not miserable about their weight, and they're cool. They accepted it. And then there's the people that change it. They're happy with the fact that they said, you know what, I'm tired. I'm going to change it.
Yeah.
And are happy with their solution. The only people that suffer in those situations are the ones that complain. Like if you're broke, accept it, but it will be hard because there won't be food on the table. It will be hard. Like it will be hard. Or you can do everything in your power to like try and change it, but you can't complain every day because it's not good for your mentality. Like if you just want to protect your own mental health in that aspect, like you can't be complaining. Like that's just constant negative thoughts every single day in anything you do. Like for the people that are in jobs they don't like, either you leave your job or accept your job. But complaining isn't going to help, fam. It's peak. But yeah, I think
We spit some real truths today.
yeah.
Almost there. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening today. We appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Listen, guys, these man normally ask you for peas. I'm not going to ask you, man, for peas this week. I want you, man, to share this with at least 5 friends. Each of you, please. I'm asking from the bottom of my heart. Share this with 5 to 10 friends. Just pick our most favorite video that you've watched from our thing and just share it with your friends. Listen, we'd really appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on all social media. So that's Instagram, like the page on Facebook, and TikTok. I think that's all our social media, yeah. Because we don't really use our Twitter. We don't use our Twitter, do we?
No.
Got anything else?
Yeah, man. What he said was lovely, but send a piece, bro. Who's Taff Cash App? That's that. And that's all I'm promoting.
I don't think
Mo?
It's been, where's Mo? Found him on the pod. Send me some peas.
But not a thing. It isn't a thing.
Alright, calm down.
I'm not gonna just piss stuff off. Might make it a permanent thing.
If you know anyone that needs tutoring, hit me up.
Just to
Yeah.
get qualified.
What subjects do you teach? Let me know.
I teach maths at a GCSE and Key Stage 2 level.
I thought you did A level.
I did A-level maths as well, but I don't teach A-level maths. I'm not qualified for that.
The poverty might tell you otherwise.
I don't want to scam people, but if you know anyone that needs tutoring, GCSEs, them ones that are younger than that, I can do that too. Hit me up.
What grades did you get?
GCSE A-star.
Okay, cool. So you're getting a good quality product here. No, not no D student talking about let me tutor your kids. that would be bad. The chest.
So what you get?
Yeah.
I can do English too. I can teach them how to spell and shit.
Okay. And this has been Who's Tough. You found out on the pod, aka the champion. And we are.
This has been like it was supposed to be me next. Okay. And this
You've
has
already
been.
done yours.
No, I haven't.
You said, where's Tom?
No, I didn't. It's
didn't.
what is Tom?
He did it.
No,
what's
It's because he said the
I did
whole
regular
subscribe
outro.
thing.
Normally we do it afterwards.
True.
Yeah, it was your fault. You messed up, Tom.
Yeah.
How's it my fault?
Because you did the regular outro.
Yeah, but I
before.
always do it before I do my outros.
No. Is that
Actually,
the
no,
normal thing?
it depends. It depends. To be fair, it depends. It's changed. It's my bad.
Yeah, there we
But
go.
anyway,
Tom admitted to a mistake.
I've been.
So go ahead.
Well, I told you it was the route that you saw on the way here. But anyway, this is What Is Tom. Find out in the streets, aka the king of the streets.
King of the streets.
If you need any strikes, listen. You know what? If you guys have any antics that you've been getting up to, at uni, please send them in. Or any dilemmas or anything, send them in. We'd love to read them. I think it'd be quite fun, to be fair, to read some of these.
That's true. Sliders Confessions.
Yeah.
That could be a series.
Yeah, man. Sliders Confessions.
Sliders Hey.
Hey.
You see this? Sliders Confessions. So you can make Sliders Confessions a real thing.
Yeah.
So I
man.
just send them to our personal account or the actual Sliders page.
Europe.
But don't send anything to Mo's personal account because he doesn't use anything.
I'd respond though. No, I wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
I would.
So send them to either any of our personal accounts again. And yeah, that's it. So thanks you guys for listening.
We have some long outros, man.
Yeah.
Like, go, nigga, leave. Some long goodbyes. This has been Sliders Podcast.
Like, nah.
Bow.